Morning folks. I just thought I'd do a very short clip, which I don't know, I may end up putting in another video at some point, but I just wanted to kind of share like how I'm feeling this morning, because I just don't feel great. And I try not to speak I try to speak like from the scar rather than from the wound. I've got a little fire on. I've just done a yoga with Adrian, one of my favourite videos for a good hip stretch and things. And yeah, I just thought I'd share where I'm at really. I'm on what I think is going to be day 1 of my cycle, because I've got a little bit of spotting, and I'm just so fatigued. Like, you can probably just tell in my whole like demeanour. The brain fog is like there with a vengeance. The brain fog makes me feel like more anxious to work, because I feel like it's a struggle to pull the information forward, and I feel like it's already a bit of a thing there with having ADHD. But I think like with the PMDD, with the brain fog, with the dip in the estrogen and the rise of the progesterone, like really all I want to do is just stay in bed and not have to talk to anyone, and just kind of curl up in a burrito. And yeah, I don't want this to like I don't know, I don't want it to be like a really negative video or a really negative like clip, but I just want to share like what it actually is like, and why I'm so passionate about like sharing this work, because I'm just so tired right now, like so like fatigued. Like I kind of feel like it's almost like, you know, when you've got like a really you know, it's like really foggy and steamy when you're driving a car, and you just need the windscreen wipers to be like or like whatever it is, I don't know, however you get rid of it. And you tell like you can tell I can't drive, and like, you know, you just have to like blast some air onto it or whatever to like warm it up again. I guess when it's like too cold or too warm, I don't know. Anyway, I feel like that. I feel like there's like loads of fog here, and I just need to be like and normally the medication I take, because it's a stimulant, that normally resolves it. And at the moment there is a big like shortage. Loads of places, it's pretty worldwide, are experiencing shortages of a lot of the ADHD meds and other medications, I think, as well. So I'm not taking anything at the moment. I'm waiting. And I'm really glad I do the work that I do, because, you know, there's a lot of people that for whatever reason, maybe you're on a wait list, like the NH wait list at the moment for diagnosis is like 5 years for ADHD. So maybe you're like waiting for a diagnosis, or maybe you for whatever reason like haven't found a medication that's compatible with you yet, or you're in the process of trying different things, and or you really don't want to be medicated, you just want to try and, you know, deal with the ADHD you know, in other ways. And so I've been really leaning on like my cycle practice, and, you know, all of the, I kind of call them like the pillars of my health, like sleep, exercise, / move. My alarm just went off, which is infuriating. Like sleep, exercise, food, what else? Yeah, for me it'd be like yoga. I feel like I'm missing something major, but I can't remember what it is, so there we go. And, you know, kind of ways of like other ways to help myself through this challenging time. So yeah, I mean, you know, hopefully that a lot of the videos on this channel, you know, they kind of serve a purpose of like helping and reminding me as well, especially on days when it feels really difficult. And I don't really want to phone in sick, because, you know, at the end of the day, like, this isn't it's, you know, the issue is that it's a continual thing. Like, it's going to be very similar next month for me. I might have medications by that point, I might not, so it's really tricky. It's like quite up in the air. And yeah, it's just really frustrating, but I just thought I would share this video. I know I keep like looking everywhere else, I'm like, oh. But just to kind of remind people that they're not alone in it. You're not making it up, it's not in your head. Like, the way my energy levels are today, I've just completely bombed. And I'm really grateful, you know, that I do a work at home job. I find it really difficult, which is probably maybe a bit ironic because I'm making this video, but like, I find it really difficult to do what I do, which is a customer facing role. So that element for today, I'm like, I just don't want to talk to anyone. Like, I really just want to be left alone. Like, this is the kind of thing where I'm like, oh, I just wish like all I had to do today was like some writing or something, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want it to be like a, oh, woe is me video. I don't want it to be like a, all is hopeless video. I do just feel so tired, and it's just amazing like the impact that kind of has for me on like everything else, because I just feel so out of it. I'm gonna go and have some breakfast now. Normally I'd have some like an omelette, but I'm staying at my boyfriend's house, so they have one of those not induction hob things, which I'm okay with, but I'm not like, I just really prefer just like a normal hob. So I'm already a bit like, and if I had a bit more time, I'd probably go ahead and do that, but I've got like 20 minutes, so I think I'm just gonna have some cereal. I'm gonna have it with some protein yogurt, and I do also have a smoothie that I made earlier as well, which has got like some spinach and protein powder and things like that, and a banana and stuff. So that'll be good, because I do think it's important to like up the protein, even if your body, I don't know about you guys, but often I'll kind of crave like carbs in this time, and carbs for me would just make me more sleepy. So for me, it's important to have like a high protein breakfast to at least start the day off. I've got some rice and some chicken for lunch, so that's good as well. And then we'll have some spag bowl for dinner. So which would be great because it helps me have a good sleep. But yeah, I don't know if this will be like a standalone video as like just a little short video. But I just kind of wanted to share like a bit of what goes through my brain, like when I'm on a work day without medication, and I'm either super deep in my inner autumn right now, or I am fast approaching inner winter, so basically cycle day 1. I'll kind of know by like noon, because for whatever reason, it used to be like I'd always come on my period like in the night, which if you've had that happen, like, which obviously I'm not the only person in the world to, it's just so frustrating, because you're like, oh, that's cool, don't worry about it, I've just ruined another like set of sheets. But now I always have like my nice I've got this lovely like red bedding that I put on, and I do have some amazing period pants now, so if I feel like I'm gonna be on, I mean, I don't really mind when I'm at home. It's more like at the moment, because I'm staying at my partner's, I'm like probably just keep his sheets kind of nice, or if you're like staying away somewhere, if you're away somewhere and you're like, you're not sure if they have a mattress protector and things like that, having some period pants that are comfortable to wear are key. And I might actually do a video like comparing period pants, because I have tried like quite a few types now, and they are not all made equal, let me tell you. So I mean, I think that's just something, if it makes you feel a bit more confident, then you can always wear some. But anyway, what I was saying is that I normally nowadays I'm on by like noon, so I'll have period pants on today just in case. And then I should know like a bit later on today. But I don't know, I just thought like it's just kind of good to talk about this stuff, because I feel like sometimes there's still a lot of like period talk is still like really taboo, and if we don't have these conversations, like we don't really know like what is and isn't normal. And for a really long time I thought what I was experiencing was normal. I suppose if it's a bit like if you experience like a really 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 painful cramps, like that isn't normal, like that's not a healthy period. Like we're not supposed to just have to pop like a load of paracetamol or ibuprofen or Tylenol or whatever to like live our days. Like what I'm experiencing now isn't normal. Like I'll obviously, when I log on, I'll message my team leader, and I'll she's amazing, supportive, and she knows about the medication shortage at the moment, and I'll just message her and be like, today, like, it's not necessarily a bad mental health day, but like it's a really heavy brain fog day, so I might have more comfort breaks than usual, and some of those comfort breaks might just be me like having a little lie down on this couch for like a few minutes, just to step away from the screen and step away from people, and it's not the most ideal thing, but like I'm just managing best I can at the moment. And yeah, I mean, there's loads of like tips and tricks to share, and if you have any like little hacks, feel free to put them in the comments. But really, this is kind of one of the main reasons why why I like to share through the podcast and through this channel, because you know, we know how to get through the easy times. You know, it's the challenging ones where it's like, geez Louise, you know, we just need a bit of help and guidance. And when I was really at my lowest point with the PMDD a couple of years ago, and I was just, you know, beyond exhausted, really the only thing that got me through was just thinking like, I can't be the only one feeling this way. I'm not crazy, and I will find other people who have this and I will help them, so they don't have to take as long as it took me to realise like what was going on with the ADHD and the PMDD. So yeah, that was just kind of like one of the main bits that kind of, you know, just fed me when I felt really crap like that. And I'm, you know, as tired as I am now, I'm not at that low, you know, I'm not at that low point. I'm just really fatigued. So yeah, I'm gonna go hydrate like a beast. I'm gonna go eat some good food, and I'm just gonna give myself some grace today, really. And I definitely encourage you to do the same, and probably tomorrow and the day after. I mean, we should give ourselves grace always, but especially now, for the next few days, because this is where it's challenging, but like, you know, the light is in sight kind of thing. Okay, this will probably be a video all of its own because it's actually a decent length. I would say sorry I look so tired, but you know, I shouldn't really have to apologise for my face, should I? So I'll try not to do that. Thank you for watching today. I hope this didn't come off as a big moan. I just kind of wanted to share like where I'm at and just be realistic. I don't always think, you know, it doesn't always pay to just be like blindly positive when you're not really feeling that way. And the whole point of this channel is to like help you, and also help myself, like remind myself like what to do when I do feel this way, you know, to kind of do the best I can to sort of get myself out of it, plus sort of accept where I'm at, which I think is one of the key things for menstrual cycle awareness. It's like accepting where you're at on that day, which is not always easy. Anyway, I'm gonna go chill out with this little fire and some brekkie. I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time on Free Flow. Bye guys.